Hello, hello. Can everyone hear me? Wow, we've got 14 watches in the first minute, 16. Wow, okay. Interesting amount of people joining. So we will get into it in a few minutes. So hang about. Just going to get the link for the. Hold on a second. If I share the link, share, invite. Okay, so I'm going to post this in here. Then I'm going to pin the comment. Let's have a look. Right, so if anyone wants to join, click that link. So yeah, we're just going to have a little discussion about Buzz, really. Preferably we'll have some people joining the actual stream and discussing it with us. But yeah, so hello to Nine, hello to BR Blue. And 1 second, let me just get the link. If you guys want to just start saying some comments, what your opinions are on the events yesterday, and we'll get into it in a minute. Yeah, 1 sec. I'm just going to get the link and send it to our little chat we've got with all the auditors. So 15 watching, right? Okay, 17 watching. All right, guys. So just going to get into it, really. Yesterday I was alerted to the fact that Buzz was doing a live stream, and I entered the live stream, had a little look at what he was doing. Just what's that? Hold on, let me just mess. There we are. Sorry, 60s, but it's saying 1 sec. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, but can't join as I have my disabled child this weekend. But interested to listen to what happened. Well, yeah, it's an interesting thing, really. It's quite appalling what happened. Basically, so I came into BuzzTech's stream. He was starting to prank call companies, saying that in his little whatever Larry Johnson voice or whatever it is, and he was just basically pretending to have a speech impediment, pretending to be disabled, and ring up these companies. Now, yes, you might think, I'm going to look at both sides here. Yeah, you might think it's a good thing, and because he's trying to make sure these companies are going to accommodate these people with speech impediments. But at the end of the day, he's not coming. He's not ringing them back afterwards, and he's not saying, look, I just rang you up pretending to have a speech impediment. You need to sort this out, kind of thing. He's not doing that. He's doing it for the fun and for the laughs and the clout, really, on his channel. And that's what's really, upsetting for some people, especially some people who joined JB's live stream yesterday, who were describing how offensive it was for them. It's pretty derogatory, to say the least, for Buzz to do that. Now, obviously, I used to watch Buzz's videos. His videos are quite good. Well, he used to be quite good. Let me rephrase that. But I just think that, he's got a whole audience who, if you say something to disagree with him, it might not be a rude comment if you disagree with him, but if you disagree with him, his whole audience will come at you like an angry mob. And it's not acceptable, really, in this kind of this community, because at the end of the day, we're an auditing community. We stand up for the rights, and it's kind of, he goes about and audits libraries, these normal people in libraries, Royal Mail, come off it. Let's be honest. Who wants to audit the Royal Mail when they're just doing hard work? At the end of the day, it's the police officers. That's how it started. That's how auditing started, and that's how it should continue to be. Now, no one's telling BuzzTech what to do. No one's saying that, but you can make suggestions. Now, when I said yesterday I stream, I can't remember exactly what I said, but I was mentioning the fact that why are you using your audience base to kind of do other things? You've got an ulterior motive, really. And my response to that was, how dare you tell me what to do? It wasn't telling him what to do. I was asking him a question, and this is what I mean: is the fact that he seems to be very easily offended and melts like a snowflake, really. It's pretty poor, because at the end of the day, as auditors, we're supposed to be strong. But the slightest criticism from the audience, he just seems to melt. I don't know what's everyone else's opinions on it. Put it in the chat. Also give the stream a thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down obviously if you don't like it. But we got 26 watching, 25, yeah. So 6 minutes in. All right, I've got a message here. Cody Burke's also called auditors with speech impediments weirdos just because they have a speech impediment. Then he deleted the comment, but I have a screenshot of it. I'm not entirely sure what that means. But at the end of the day, I think he also said that same comment on my community post as well or something. But at the end of the day, obviously he's deleted the stream. He's deleted the stream. BuzzText has, and so it's impossible to see the stream. I think. But just hold on a second. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be back in 1 minute. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so basically, where was I? He's deleted the stream, so he can't see any of the information on any of the video that he recorded when he was doing those prank phone calls. But we have had, I think it's Agent X. If someone could put the link to that in the stream, it'd be great. Agent X posted it on her YouTube, so you can see exactly what he said if you missed it. Let me just put that in there. I don't know the channel link, I haven't got that to hand, but if you just go to Agent X's channel and have a little look. Let's have a look at these comments. So, I have a speech problem. People can be so rude sometimes. Try ringing the police 101 when you have a speech problem. I agree. Yeah, obviously it is an issue when you can ring people up if you've got a speech impediment. It can be an issue communicating, but at the end of the day, the issue with BuzzText is that he's doing these prank calls pretending to have a speech impediment, but he's not ringing them up after. Instead, what he's doing is he's literally letting them end the call and he's saying, "All right, that's on the blacklist," and then he's letting everyone go and leave them bad reviews on Google, which is it's obviously going to affect their livelihoods and stuff. I don't see how that's acceptable. What else have we got here? Buzz can't take even mild criticism. He and his mods are eager to block anyone disagreeing with him. Well, I think that's quite true, to be honest. From what I saw yesterday, he's got 72,000 subscribers now, I think, something like that, and only 200 or 300 people watching. If you think of it that way, I've got how many? I've got 3,500. I got 40 people watching. It doesn't really add up, does it? But that's something different. Whether he bought subscribers or not, that's something different. But what I'm trying to say is, he can't take mild criticism. And at the end of the day, I wasn't trying to be rude to him until, obviously now we're not trying to be rude to him, but he's obviously doing these things which are not acceptable. And, at the end of the day, hold on one sec, what these messages here? He's racist. Some of these apologies there, one sec. I need to mute that. He's racist. Some of these comments still exist on his Facebook account. I can't say for certain if I'm not going to say he is, but I have seen comments and different videos that are posted on. There's another channel actually called Scott Chegg. Obviously, it's a bit of a kind of Scott Chegg there. If you go to that channel, Scott Chegg, you'll see all of the videos have been posted about Buzz. And let's have a look. We've got so many messages here. Let's have a look. Hold on, I'm losing track of these now. Casey, you're so right on that. Yeah, Casey was definitely right on that. Now Isaac's saying it's like he has an immature fan base or something. Yeah, it's a bit like a primary school he runs. It's kind of like a bit of a primary school. It's just so immature. All of the things that his subscribers say, they're willing to do anything. In fact, no, it's not like a primary school. It's a bit like a cult, really. I'd call it a cult. And it's quite dangerous for the community, really. He said, Rapido, yeah. Again, he's happy to give out criticism, but not to take it. And obviously insults in that instance. But if everyone goes, I'm just pinning my own comment there. If everyone checks out that channel, Scotch Egg, you'll see all the stuff about Buzz. I'm not going to repost it on my channel because so much of it, but what's this? He has 45k gaming subscriptions, so most of them will be kids. Yeah, probably. And that's that's where the fine line is, really, isn't it? So you can take advantage. Yeah, the genuine auditors are Marty Blackburn and Live Free. Yeah, exactly. Transparency is key. Obviously, Live Free is very open about his criminal past, which everyone likes transparency. Obviously Marty Blackburn, I think he's got his own media companies again, so he's transparent. You can obviously look him up on Companies House, I'm assuming, or something like that. But Larry Johnson for president, I'm not sure if that's a troll or what, but yeah. God, I'm pinning. One sec. What have I got here? If anyone wants to join the stream, by the way, the link is there. If anyone wants to join the panel, so I think I pinned it at the top. But just join if you wish. No pressure. What? So many comments here. Larry, yeah. So hi mate. Hello. Eyes on the audit. Joe Buzz's scam on massive scale. Yeah, we have yet to see all of this information. Obviously, it's just rumors at the moment, but there is evidence surrounding that, which people have tried sending to me and stuff. We got hello to Auditing Wales. Please document all this. Not interested in the past, but if this is currently going on, I'd very appreciate highlighting it. Yeah, I did. I think I messaged you back, Nine, on one of the posts. One sec. We've got we've got Joe Public UK backstage. Just give me a sec. Audits people who won't bite back and put words in their mouth. Yeah, exactly. He was putting words in my mouth last night, really. Yeah, watching less of him, getting too big for his boots. Okay. I remember that video he put up with tons of misinformation from a random someone on the street who knew barely anything about Islam. Yeah. Again, I don't know what to say to that, really. It's just, it wouldn't surprise me if he did that. I don't subscribe to him now because I haven't seen that. But anyway, let's bring in Joe Public. All right, hold on. I'm going to add him to the stream now. Hello.
Morning.
How's it going?
Yeah, not too bad.
So what are your opinions then?
Well, I've had issues with that weirdo.
Yeah.
Like I really don't like getting involved in this stuff, but he did a thing quite a while back to do with like a live stream or something, and basically just started calling me a nonce because as soon as you disagree with an opinion of his, then there you go, he'll just literally attack you, and because he's got no argument, he'll just start calling you a nonce and pedo and things like that.
Yeah, it's not good, is it? It's just, I mean, I don't know if you're watching. Were you watching JB's live yesterday?
No, probably not. No.
We had a little live stream yesterday. I was only on it for about an hour and 45 to 2 hours. But we had mostly insects, I think it was, coming on the defending Buzz. At the end of the day,
there's another one that's called me a nonce as well. That's another one.
Right, yeah, that's the thing. I'm not going to criticize anyone else, but as I say, yeah, it's just it's a bit of a toxic.
I did see Agent X put up like what he was like to do with BuzzTex.
Yeah, yeah. Did you see that video?
Yeah, I saw them today. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sorry, we've got trolling.
I was a little bit sort of like, oh, what's going on here? But I've got information about BuzzTex anyway. That he's a scammer. He's a scammer. That's all he is.
Well,
and then
I'm gonna do.
As soon as you say anything different to that, then he'll just literally attack you because he's got all of his little minions behind him.
Yeah, it's like as I said earlier, it's a bit of a cult, isn't it? Really, it's a bit like cultish.
It shouldn't be like that. But oh god,
I don't know where I saw it. But someone said somewhere that like the points that someone saw a graph of his subscribers and they just jumped up dramatically. I'm not sure who said that or where I saw it.
I mean, when I actually really liked him, to be honest, when he started doing audits, and I thought it was a bit weird that you jump from, you've got all these subscribers,
Yeah.
and then you jump from, I think he did have like 40,000 or something gaming, and I
Right.
started watching him, and I thought, look, he's only got like a few videos. How has he got all
Yeah.
these subscribers? So I looked into him, and
Yeah.
he basically was a gamer.
Right. Okay.
And
So
then
so is it fair to say these subscribers that he's built up a subscriber base of
on gaming,
people
yeah,
on gaming,
yeah,
right? And then
doing
he's
gaming, yeah.
switched it to auditing, right? Yeah. So again, that's not really the best way of going about it, is it? But again, you know,
I
do
just
you
thought it
think
was a
they're
bit
legit?
weird.
Yeah, it is a bit weird, but do you think they're
Uh,
legit subscribers
yeah,
anyway? Like, you could have bought them.
I just thought it was strange, like, because I can guarantee that if I change my channel to a cute cat channel, I'd lose subscribers. They wouldn't go up.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
fully, like straight away. So I don't know. I just find it strange, very
Is it
strange.
what's hold on one second, let me just look something up.
And he's
BHW,
you know,
what's
like if
BHW?
you're the way I see it, if you're legit, right?
Yeah,
If someone says something to you that you don't agree with, like people can say stuff to me, and I'll sort of agree or disagree with them. I
yeah,
don't block them either, and there's a lot of people saying that in the chat right now.
yeah,
You know, it's like he just blocks people, and
yeah,
then blocks you, and then calls you a nonce. And that's
yeah.
literally his
It's
argument.
ridiculous, isn't it? It's ridiculous.
But
Like,
he's the one that was trying to stop this what do you call it, this is where it all started with him and me. He called me it before, I think, but he was talking about this what do you call it, like what do you call it, naturist walk.
okay,
Yeah. And I said, why are you trying to stop it? Because apparently that there was like kids could apply to go over a certain age, and I live life fully, just put in their naked walk. And I said, what's wrong with it? What is
yeah,
wrong with it? You know, if I see a kid naked, I don't see that as a sexual thing. And that's literally what I said. And he wouldn't let me finish that. And
right,
then he went on to talk over me, block me, and then say that I'm a paedophile because I like to take pictures of children naked.
right,
Where the fuck does that come from? When I've just said, I mean, if I see a naked child, right,
yeah,
as a dad,
yeah,
I don't look at it or anyone else's child that's naked as a thingy. So why is he trying to stop it? It doesn't make sense to me. And that's what I was trying to get at with him, but he cut me off and wouldn't let me talk.
yeah. Well, again, I haven't seen all of that because I don't. I used to watch BuzzTex's videos, and this was like a few months ago. I'm not sure how long he's been going, but it was a few months ago maybe. I used to watch his videos, and then he started doing just these really kind of auditing Royal Mail and all that, and libraries. Like, who does libraries? Like, it's just what are you trying to prove by going to a library? And again, I'm sure he's got all of his little minions in here who will support him to the death, I guess. But
I mean, I don't really, if like he's doing libraries or whatever,
yeah,
it's all about if you're doing it properly, like
yeah.
there's nothing wrong with
he's
doing
kind of
it.
like being
But when
rude
you
to the
start,
people,
yeah, don't be rude. I mean, I've said F off to two security guards, and I'm still going through the issues with that.
Yeah,
But usually I'm polite and everything like that. But it's when you're attacking other people and saying they're a paedophile and stuff. That's the issue I've got with him.
Yeah,
And he literally, he could easily just go, "Oh, I'm so sorry I said that."
yeah. It just seems to be buzzers away on the highway, really.
Yeah.
Let's just read this comment here. He also asks you a question as he blocks you, so you don't have the opportunity to
Do you know all
respond.
his different names as well?
It's Ryan's. Yeah, it's Ryan
There's
something
fucking
or other.
shitloads. I can't even remember like how many there are.
Yeah, I got to look into it because I want to do a little documentary on it. Yeah, at the end of the day, he just. Hold on a sec. What? Let's got all these comments here. Auditing and hold on. Auditing libraries are pointless. Why? Because they're soft targets. Yeah, I mean, you might agree with auditing libraries because it's obviously public buildings, but again,
Yeah.
it's the way.
I'm not saying I don't disagree with like libraries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not allowed to actually record in public and stuff at the moment, even though I did the other day. I just walked down the street and I was doing a video call to somebody.
Yeah.
And I ended up walking into a shop, another shop, and so it was basically just a phone call, if you know what I mean. But people get funny, and so
yeah, exactly.
Libraries are publicly funded, so you should be able to go in there and check that they look decent.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Again, it's just the way you go about it, really. I saw one of his Royal Mail audits, and I just couldn't bear to watch it. Really, just really cringy. And there was a nice lady who was trying to help him. Explaining to him. I'm sure she hopefully she's kept her job, but you never know. You see, taking advantage of the situation, in my opinion. But God, how many people have we got here? Let me just hold on. Right. There's so many comments on there, isn't there? He got banned on Facebook for scamming people. Again, I mean, I haven't got the evidence for that, but I've seen things, that lead towards that suggestion, not necessarily saying it's true. Librarians are known tyrants. Yeah, they're just normal people.
Do you actually sound like my solicitor?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's cool. That's
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's the accent, like the poshness.
Yeah, that's fair enough. What my I doubt you can. I have to have a heck of a good memory to lie. Currently, Buzz Text and Catwin blocking me because I asked a genuine question. Again, there's so many instances of this occurring.
Yeah.
I
mean, the thing with these people, like, there's a lot of people that are just joined to make money out of auditing.
Yeah.
He's one of them, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not going to mention other names, but I think if people know who I am,
then
you can see the other people. They're just doing it for money, or they're just actually criminals. And that's basically what they're doing. It's mental.
Yeah, that's fair enough. One sec. I can't see where I'm getting it from, but there's a place called YouTubeMarket.net, and you can literally buy subscribers there. I'm not sure if Buzz has used that before, but
someone said the other day that I actually bought subscribers.
Oh, really? God.
Because my view count has gone to shit, and well, the reason for that is because I keep getting banned from being able to record in public, by the police and all that. Yeah. So it kind of it f's you up, basically.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Because you can't put any content out or anything like that, or videos or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Just a big shout out to None of Your Business there with the super chats. Good to catch you on live.
Yeah, hi, Nanya.
Respect to Joe Public too. Live chats not for me. Fair enough. I don't usually do lives, but I thought it was necessary to do it today. I mean, God, what's this here? True, a lot of people are just jumping on the bandwagon to get money and make the water murky for us genuine auditors. Yeah, at the end of the day, this isn't my job anyway. So I got other things I do, and it's not. I don't. As soon as I put that post out this morning on the community channel, it's getting people saying, "Oh, you're jealous," blah blah blah. Well, I just don't give it. I just don't give a monkeys about the views, the view counts, and all that stuff. Like at the end of the day, I started this channel you know, because I was inspired by kind of Auditing Britain and all the other ones who started. It kind of
Like
Karen.
my viewy thing that I just mentioned a minute ago.
Yeah.
I like people to be able to see the corruption. So
Right, yeah.
when your view count goes down the pan,
Yeah.
you know that it's been like stopped by people. So
Yeah.
obviously views do count for
Exactly.
me, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
otherwise
Yeah,
I'm not doing
obviously.
it.
Yeah, obviously it matters. It obviously matters.
Yeah.
But
But
as I
it's
say,
not. I don't care about the money. It's nice to
yeah,
get a little bit out of YouTube, to be honest. You know. But
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is
I'm
nice
not
to get.
doing
You
it.
know,
I'm not doing it as a bloody living.
no,
No.
it's not a full-time job for me. It's just a hobby, really.
No.
You know, obviously I'm going to monetize it just to, you know, cover fuel costs and stuff like that, because that fuel is very expensive to drive to these places. You know, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, well, gentlemen, thank you for stepping up. I'll send you some more emails later. That'd be great. Thank you, Paul. But Buzz likes to play the victim sympathy and donations. Yeah, again, I've seen things that suggest that you can actually, I don't know where I saw it, that you can actually make fake donations, so people can you can make it look like people are donating, and then more people will put real donations in. I'm not sure how that works, but I saw something to do with that. We've got someone joining now. You people at the stream. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How's
How
it
are you?
going?
Good.
So, do you want to
How are
introduce
you?
yourself? Good, thanks. Yeah. Good, thanks.
My name is You People.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Go on. You carry on.
I just wanted to get a hold of you guys and tell you guys that, you know, I love the work that you guys do, especially with all the BS that you guys go through. I don't know if you remember me, but you got a hold of me about Auditing Wales video and when he got arrested and manhandled, and I shared a video. So
Yeah.
you guys live, and I figured I'd just say, you know, I appreciate all your guys' work, man. You guys got it a hell of a lot worse than we do.
Yeah. So. Whereabouts are you from? Are you from America, Canada?
Right. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, in America.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I've seen a few audits from over the pond. Yeah, it's a lot different over there.
It is. It is. And I was actually quite surprised that you guys got a hold of me to share a video. So, you know,
yeah, it's a community, isn't it? It's a big community, isn't it? It's bloody huge. You know, people everywhere. But I mean, what have you watched Buzz then? You people?
No, I haven't seen him. Like I said, I just saw you guys, you know, up on live, and I figured I'd stop in and see how you guys were doing, see how Auditing Wales was doing.
Yeah, Auditing Wales. He's in the chat, I think, isn't he? Is Auditing Wales still here? Yeah, he is. Auditing Wales still here. Yeah, I'm not sure if he wants to join, but the link is at the top. On regarding that, yes, the guy's been referred to IOPC, I think, which is the independent office for complaints. Again, not sure how independent it is, but I guess we'll have to see what happens there, really. And someone else is saying that they complained as well.
Right.
Not independent.
They don't accept complaints about YouTube videos. Yeah, someone sent me. I'm not sure if it was you, Scott. Someone sent me an email with a screenshot of a complaint they made, saying exactly what you said there, that they don't accept YouTube complaints. The fake donation tool is malware. Checked it in my home lab, so don't download it if you haven't secured your environment. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't download it anyway. I don't have any need to do that. What's all these other comments? What's the auditing scene like over in America then, you people?
You know, not as bad as you guys got it. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the worst place that we've got here in Arizona is Mesa, and they'll pretty much treat you the same way that Auditing Wales got treated. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, they've all pretty much chilled out. But you know, we've got a little bit more wiggle room than apparently you guys do. From what I hear, you guys have it pretty bad over there. I mean, from what I'm hearing, you know, you pretty much can't even record out in public without getting a bunch of shit and getting arrested. So
Well, yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? Over here, we get because obviously so many people. If you go out into the public, into the streets, you can ask people. If you start filming them, they'll be saying, "Oh, you need my permission." But it's a really common misconception, really, that people have, and it's pretty annoying. Again, in America, I've seen so many different ones, but I think. If the police misbehave over there, the payouts are a lot bigger, and the consequences are a lot bigger, I think, aren't they?
Well, it depends. I mean, yeah, we have a little bit more wiggle room, but it's still hard to get the police on anything. In fact, I just did a story that I was covering through the news about a girl that got her windshield kicked in, and the cops pretty much, just automatically thought she did it, arrested her for DUI, took her blood and everything, and then the public defender sat there and told her not to file a lawsuit because of the qualified immunity that the cops have out here.
Oh God, yeah, that's not good, is it?
So,
is there some kind of just on the auditing scene? Is there a terrorism act that they use over there, or what kind of
I have not heard that. And when you guys sent me that video and he claimed that auditing whales was a terrorist, I'm like, wow, like that escalated real quick.
It is, isn't it? It's a big thing to try and accuse someone of, isn't it?
Right? It's like the guy's just recording, and hell, I mean, I've even seen pictures of him. He looks young as hell. I don't understand how they can't come up with that. I mean, is that like a normal tactic over there?
Well, there's different ones. Yeah, it is a very, very common one. But the auditing whales one was very kind of unlawful, in my opinion. We'll have to wait until the investigation, obviously, but everything about that was unlawful, I think.
Well, I mean, that was just a show and a half. I mean, that was ridiculous. And then I'm hearing about how the officers or the police over there don't have qualified immunity. So it surprised me how quickly that escalated, like they're responsible for their duties over there, unlike over here where they can get away with a lot of stuff because they're qualified immunity and they get protected. And I mean, I don't know how many different officers I know that have been reprimanded and taken off of like shift and put on administrative duties, and then they're back on shift like a year later. So it's mind blowing.
Yeah, it's yeah. Well, as you're mentioning over here, they have kind of immunity to a point because, as I say, the IOPC does investigate, but it's a very grey area. Everyone says that the IOPC is not really fit for purpose. That's what I've heard. But that's the kind of independent office where the complaints go. But again, I don't know. I guess one sec. Sorry, I got loads of comments here. I guess it just varies between both the US and UK. Obviously, we've got another person coming in now. Hold on. Tony Bearbriton. Oh, we're getting
Tony,
very crowded. Yeah. Hello, how's it going, everyone?
Very good.
Mate.
Loving your work, by the way, all the gentlemen.
Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much.
And of course, Bearbriton Audits. 2 class acts.
Well on, Tony.
Yeah.
So what's everyone else's opinions then? Obviously, Bear, you had an opinion yesterday evening about BuzzText, mimicking disabled people to for his own benefit, in my opinion. What's everyone else's thoughts?
I'm sort of, I can't say I'm on the fence as such. He does it in a humorous fashion, but I do think that it takes it a bit too far when he does the call-ins. I think that he should really, what would be good, allowed the call, did the call-in and then rang them back and said it was just a piss take.
Yeah.
Tony, come on, you are on the fence. You're that much on the fence, you got splinters up your ass, fella. Come on, be honest.
What?
I said you're that much on the fence, Tony. You got splinters up your ass. Come on.
You keep your opinion to yourself, mate.
I mean, listen, there's two sides to it, isn't it? Isn't there? At the end of the day, you know, as we've mentioned, he's doing this. You know, there's a difference between prank calling someone in a funny voice. Yeah, you can say, "Yeah, right, I'm going to do a funny voice." Yeah, but what you're doing is you're adding a label to it and saying, "Right, look, this is actually I'm mimicking someone, and this is what the voice is supposed to be, and it's supposed to be someone with a speech impediment, and then you're mimicking them, right? And that's the difference. And then what happens is, when you're ringing them up and you're letting them hang up, or you're hanging up, that's what he's doing. And then he's not ringing them back and saying, right, look, this is what you should do next time, because I'm trying to educate. You know, he's not educating, is he? He's just doing it for the clout, as one would say.
Yes.
I don't know. What does everyone else think about it? I think we've
Well, that's the thing. Just admit that it's a pure comedy sketch joke. I don't mean no disrespect. I'm not auditing them. It's just for a banter. If it's not for you guys, then switch off. Don't come out and try and justify it by saying it's kind of an audit, actually, because it's not, is it? Just don't lie.
No, it's not really an audit, is it? It's again, it's yeah. People have said, "Oh, it's a social experiment," blah blah blah. At the end of a social experiment, at the end of a social experiment, you tell the person what you're doing. Like, he's just ending the call.
Yeah, that's a cop out.
It's just him having a laugh, taking the piss on a Friday night. There's nothing wrong with that, but don't justify it as an audit to justify that. That's all. It's quite simple, isn't it?
Check your chat. Check your chat there, all you gentlemen. None of your business.
Oh yeah, I've seen the the super chat.
Yeah.
I saw that super chat. Yeah, I'm not sure if none of business is in here, but
The guy's a legend.
Yeah, he is a legend, honestly. That was about 10 minutes ago, I think.
Oh, sorry, brother. Sorry,
Yeah.
I only just seen it. Sorry.
Yeah. What was I saying? I was saying it would be all right. You know, I'd find it funny. You know, if he's going to ring these places up and just do it in a funny voice. Yeah, but it's the fact that he's adding it together with the disability is my problem, right?
And then the pretending to assault the younger brother who's sounds disabled or trouble in talking with violence. You don't nowadays.
Yeah.
It would have been good 20 years ago. You can get away with it and we'd laugh, but you don't need to now, because we understand that people are affected by that and watching that, and maybe they won't call anyone up again because their voice isn't very standard, if you could say that. You know, and that could ruin their life going forward nowadays. Something like that. So you got to think more.
Yeah, exactly. And again, we had.
Listen, what is he? Is he an auditor? Is he an entertainer?
He's an entertainer.
Comedian?
Admit it,
Like, what is this guy? What is this guy? To me, he's a phony.
Well, can I look? Tony. Don't think I'm picking on you, because obviously you do sit in his chats a lot, and you do all live with him. Do you think he's a common? Do you think he's an entertainer, Tony? What's your opinion?
I think he's an entertainer more than an auditor.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
he'd probably make a good channel as an entertainer, going out with his camera, making people laugh, winding people up. Almost like a comedy sketch show. That would be more up his street. He'd get more followers probably, and plenty of super chats.
So what does he do? Just like make prank phone calls?
Well, the one yesterday, he was doing a prank. Like, he's a supposed auditor, right? But yesterday he's on a live stream, chilling with his fans, I guess you could call them, and ringing up takeaways and taxi services in a voice that he's describing as having a speech impediment, like an unusual voice, and saying I'm ringing them up pretending to have a speech impediment. That's what he's doing, and then he's letting them put the phone down. And then what he's doing is saying. He's saying, "Oh, this is going on the blacklist now because they ended the call on me," and then everyone's going over to the Google page and leaving them a bad review, I think.
Telling people to leave a bad review on them.
Yeah,
you can't do. You shouldn't be doing that.
No, it's malicious, isn't it? It's just I don't understand it. What's the point in doing that? Rather than educating, why would you want to try and destroy the business? It doesn't just because they made one mistake doesn't mean you should go and destroy the business. You know what I mean?
No, you let people make up that decision. That's their choice. You plugged it like to say, go and leave them a bad review, guys. You shouldn't say that on your channel, bloody hell.
Well, I mean, the only time you should leave a bad review for anybody is if
your own experience of it, yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, your own experience. So take when Direct D got arrested in Mesa for like having his heel on the blacktop, but he was still on public easement. You know, we ended up putting bad reviews on that hotel because the hotel was siding with the cops on that one when they were purposely putting us on private property to begin with.
Mhm.
So, I mean, the cops were looking for something to arrest one of us on, and they were purposely putting us on that property. And then the property's telling us to get off, that we're trespassed. So, I mean, there was bad reviews towards that hotel for that. But, I mean, I can understand that. Not making a phone call and acting like, you know, you're impaired in some way, shape, or form. I mean, that's just messed up.
I'll get the link to it because it is on YouTube, even though he deleted off his channel. But after the call, he acts like a bigger brother coming down and beating the person up who had a speech impediment as well for a laugh, and hitting him and telling him to go away. It's quite awkward to listen to, actually. I'll post the link to the video.
I just want to say
Wow.
also, I've pinned
No
this
exaggeration.
comment. Yeah, I pinned this comment about Scott Chegg. That channel's got everything to do with Buzz. You know, I'm not trying to badmouth him, but what I'm saying is, there's videos on there of him telling people there's spiders on them where there isn't. It's just a bit sick, really. It's prank videos that's really cringy. What else we got here? Just can't take the piss.
Oh, here we go.
I've travelled the world. I've had locals piss themselves at me. Then we had a laugh. Okay, yeah, you got a point there, Ginger Mongoose. The end of the day, though, you know, he's not. He's making it as a joke. He's turning it into, and he's doing it for clout. Yeah, he's doing it for his own benefit, in my opinion.
Listen, a joke is the Jerky Boys. Like, you know, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Jerky Boys. They came out in like the 90s, and what they would do is they would make prank phone calls, but they would do it to random businesses. But he'd be like, "Hey, this is Frank Rizzo. Get your fucking boss on the
Exactly,
phone."
yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
I'll
he
post the
wasn't
link
acting
if
like
anyone wants to watch it.
he had a speech impediment or anything like that. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I get prank phone calls, but not if you're going to act like somebody that's disabled or act like you're beating up somebody that's disabled. Like,
Yeah, if you want to prank on that, you can order a pizza to someone in the chat's house and listen to them say, "Oh, someone's at the door. Let me go get that." And that's funny,
Right.
isn't it? You know, because you're not taking the piss out of anyone. You're just being a dick for the sake of it.
right.
But when you get personal with child violence, abuse, and disabled people, it's a different level then.
It
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
is. And can I just? I've just pinned a comment here. It says, "If Buzz had a child with a speech impediment, would he do what he's doing?" I think the answer would be no. To be honest,
I don't know if anyone heard. I did just post a link to.
I don't know. I think it
what we're
depends
talking
whether it'll
about.
make him money. If it makes him money, he probably would.
That is
Probably
very
stoop
true.
that low.
That is
And
very
that's
true.
why he does it, and it's fine. But just accept that you're doing it for a laugh to entertain people, and not try and justify it
Right.
with another means, because that's all it is. It's him being funny in an untasteful manner. But it's nothing to do with auditing. Don't try and
Yeah.
tell me you audited that pizza place.
Definitely.
Can I just ask a question? Scott Chegg, I'm pretty sure that's Reggie Photo too, yeah?
Why is that?
Oh, is it?
Yes, that's his real name, Scott Chegg, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that might not nothing to do with Reggie though, probably, is it?
It
It's
is,
just,
yeah.
it's just a jokey name, isn't it? Everyone knows.
I always refer to him as Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has everyone seen the Scott Chegg channel?
I've actually just
I
gone and
haven't,
looked it
no.
up.
I've
Yeah.
seen it. Yeah, there's loads of stuff on there. It's all traceable and that, but it's nothing really to do with it. That's just the past, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. It is the past. And again, you know,
I love Reggie Photo's work.
what was
Reggie
that?
Photo is brilliant. He's very funny.
He's really good.
And they say, "Stop taking a picture of me," and he puts the camera up right in front of the face, and it's got a click sound that goes click. It's
Yeah.
so funny. You have to watch it.
The best thing is though when he starts saying, "What does that do? What does that do?"
What's that? It's a barrier. Oh, what does that do then? Stops cars getting through. Oh, why is it red? It just confuses the hell out of him and defuses the whole situation.
So funny. That is so funny. That's class.
We've got another person joined. Ham Radio for me. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Okay. I you say I am speaking a lot so better than I was, but I say years ago, from about the age of 12 till about, I don't know, say 30, a really, really bad speech problem. And as you say, the times I had to phone up taxis or just phoning or just talking,
Yeah.
and I used to get so frustrated. They used to say, it's a bad line, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
And I used to get so irate about it. I used to, it drove me nuts to say, there's people and there's people, right? There's people out there who could take their time to understand and say, okay,
Yeah.
do it again. And then there's people who will take the piss big time.
Yeah.
And it got really, really bad. You know, I had jobs in the past where I had to go in and have all this abuse. And I mean, I just say it is hard. I'm glad now there's more things out there now, right? Where people can be more, and people I think never sort of more understanding than they were.
North or South Wales, Ham Radio.
What's that?
North or South Wales?
South, I'm in Cardiff, mate.
Yeah,
I'm in Cardiff too.
I've had some amazing times in Cardiff. Up Mumbles, we had basically it was a games clown, and we used to meet up at least once a year, and basically just have a wild piss ups. It was wicked. The 90s was crazy.
All right, if you'll listen to me now, and in the past, as you say, I'd hardly talk.
Yeah, that's okay.
And
Well,
I mean,
coming on.
this is the thing, right? I mean, this is the thing. Because of the hassle I had from people years ago, and all the problems, and how I had to pick the people I could talk to, and they would understand, and the people I would talk to who would take the piss big time. And as you say, it's so hard. Well, I say in school was horrendous. You know, I mean, but I say, when I sort of made me stronger now, I'm a stronger person.
So what's your opinion on it then, on people?
Yeah, I was going to say, Ham Radio, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Beth. I think it was.
No. Just basically what Happy said there. I don't know if you see what Buzz done last night, or you know of this Larry impersonation. But I just want to know how you feel as somebody with someone with a speech impediment yourself, or somebody that's struggled in the past with speech. Do you feel this morning that anything has changed, or anything he done last night has helped people like yourself?
Well, I mean, sort of basically, right? I mean, he's seen the problems how I've had over the years, phoning up taxis, blah, 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 right? And people have put the phone down on me. And, I mean, that's hard enough. I'd add into it like that. Okay, I understand people have kicks out of that. But, you know, on the other hand, then, it's like offensive and sort of hurts me.
Taking the piss out of how you was, like, type of feeling, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's like I've said, I mean, I've been on the other end of it. Doing it myself.
I have a thought in it because my son has severe speech problems.
Well, respect to you for coming on and talking about this.
Yeah, respect to you. I just want to ask you, Ham Radio. You know, if Buzz was going about it a different way, such as, you know, doing it respectfully and then ringing him up afterwards and saying, you know, you need to change your ways, kind of thing, would that change your opinion if he did it in a different way? Or
possibly. As I can understand in his sort of point of view, right? It's sort of people I've kicked other people's problems in life. I mean, that's a fact. It is.
Yeah.
You know, we have people that sort of each honing him in after and say, you know, that was brilliant, good. But
yeah,
I mean, had he sort of honed him up and done what he does, and then give him a phone up again and say, hey, look, I mean, this was like a prank sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's okay. But it also, you know, it also then, I'm not sure. I mean, I look at it from a sort of personal point of view. I find it offensive and it hurts being on the other side of it for years and years and years.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
Oh, sorry. Somebody just actually posted in the chat. I'm pisshead. I'm not a pisshead. I've got Bell's palsy. That means I've got severe facial paralysis down the left-hand side. I do have a slightly slurred speech because of it. So no, I'm not a pisshead, dickhead.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
I know. I mean, this is the thing, right? I mean, the people I know who have had really bad speech problems, even worse than mine, I say they too frightened even to go out and speak to people even. That's how really bad it's affected them. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
you know,
I mean, like a thing in school, right? I mean, I had a choice to catch the bus home from school, and it was so bad in my speech, and I couldn't get my words out. And I would rather walk home from school at about 5 miles and go on the bus and ask to go to a certain place. It was that bad, you know?
Yeah.
But I say I am stronger now. I'm a stronger person now. I'm more... I tend to... Because I can speak better now, I can sort of just under myself. And I mean, this is the thing, right? I mean, if you've got a bad speech problem and you have all these people giving you all this crap, you can't answer back properly because of the problem you've got.
Yeah.
And if people know that, and it's really hard. It's really, really, you know.
Yeah, you know, it's amazing how many people have you know, mentioned the fact that you know, they've got links to people with speech impairments or people themselves. You know, after this incident with Buzz, it's amazing.
Yeah,
they've come on.
Yeah, well, as I say, is, you know, I see it now. He has his own channel. He phones up and all that, and he has the kicks out of it. And okay, but you know, as you say, being on the other side of it, and I've did for years and years. I mean, I find it. I don't know. You know, it's hard then. It's hard.
Untasteful, right?
You can't explain it, I understand.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what's happened to Crime Badge?
He's being censored by YouTube until, I believe, October or something.
What, he's on a ban?
Anyway, now
it's all been deleted, isn't it? It's all
now anyway.
Okay. Did Ham Radio say he's heading off? Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, mate,
Ham.
for coming on.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, respect for coming on.
Yeah.
So regarding Crime Badge, one sec. One sec.
I think I'm going to bow out too, gentlemen. I just wanted to send my regards and say hello.
That's no problem. Many thanks for coming in, you people.
Take care, people.
Thank you very much.
Respect you, people.
No worries.
Have
a good night, guys.
Andrew,
Or Day.
Yeah, Day.
Yes.
Cheers, mate, cheers.
Yeah, good night for you though, bro.
Yeah, good night. Yeah, CrimeBodge, regarding CrimeBodge, I think he's on a ban or something until October, I believe. All of his videos have been removed or something like that.
Hi, Gamer Catboy.
What we got here? Gamer Catboy, hello. You had minus thousands and thousands of buzz bucks in the bank. Oh, girls.
You need to work on those buzz bucks, boy.
Oh, girls. Oh, God.
What did you think, audit gentlemen, then, of Ham's opinion there? He sounded quite frustrated and didn't know how to get it out, did he?
No, he didn't. You know, it's
it's bad for him there.
Yeah, you know, he's. I really
and that's someone with the real honest opinion of being in that situation themselves.
And
exactly.
This is
you know
the
what?
thing,
I hope Buzz
this is
sees
the
it.
thing. Yeah,
they're the people you need to listen
we've
to.
Just sat and had a conversation with somebody. We've just had a conversation with somebody that does genuinely struggle with getting their speech out.
Yeah,
you know, yeah, and you've just seen there that, like, you know, it clearly takes some time, and
he was quite emotional,
you know,
and quite angry.
Yeah. And I imagine also when you're kind of angry and stuff, or you're emotional, it's probably harder to get your words out even.
Definitely. You know, it's
even
really
more so than usual. I mean, I know I do it when I start getting het up and stuff. Right?
Yeah. One second. I'm just going to send this link to chat. Yeah. So let's hope we can have some more people joining in. But yeah, it's, as I say, so interesting to hear it from someone who's got a speech impediment themselels.
And like I was saying, I've got Bell's palsy. It was actually caused by a 30mm brain tumor that developed on the side of my skull. That was actually a result of the same thing that caused that. I don't know if you can see that.
Mm-hmm. What happened there?
It's that's all titanium. The entire arm's titanium plated. You can actually see the entire story on Gentleman UK Audits. I was struck. I'll give you the backstory. Just a bit of the backstory. I was struck by a 70-mile-an-hour police car on a 30-mile-an-hour road while I was on a Pelican crossing. This happened like 30 years ago. I should have died. I was bodybuilding at the time, so I was very healthy. It destroyed me. I put it this way: I stopped bodybuilding. I had to stop bodybuilding as soon as I had. Oh God, here we go. Broken collarbone, broken shoulder blade, collapsed left lung twice, shattered left arm, pelvic rim separated from the pelvis split in two, jaw split in two. So this is a trick. I have no jaw up here.
Oh, wow.
And obviously, things catch up with you as you get older. The brain tumor, because the brain tumor was so large, it was obviously cranial space is quite valuable real estate. It started to take up so much space that it caused. I didn't even know I had this, but the accident also gave me a cerebral base fracture. Now, as soon as this thing started to expand, it started to cause cerebral fluid to push through this fracture. I was just sat there at work, and suddenly my nose would start streaming, and it was
it brain fluid, cerebrospinal fluid?
Cerebrospinal fluid, yeah.
Yeah.
So I eventually got that checked out. They did the brain tumor first. I seem to remember. Yeah, they did the brain tumor first. Then they had to go up my nose and patch it from actually going through the back of my nose, which left me with zero sense of smell. I'm completely deaf in my left ear. These are all things that have come on after the police ran me over. And the police, of course, tried to blame it on me. of course. I was on a Pelican Crossing. They were with no Blues R2s. It was a police constable showing off to a woman police constable. He got away with it. I think he got suspended over Christmas while I was lying on my back, almost dying in intensive care. And then an inspector came and saw me and told me, you wrote the police car off, but it's okay, we re-shelled it.
Oh wow.
This is why I've got an inherent dislike for the police, because they will try and they clan together. They are that impenetrable blue wall, and they lie for each other, they defend each other. Even the hospital where I was taken is approximately 3 miles away from where the incident happened. The police actually called in for an ambulance. They informed them that there's no need to rush, though, as we expect him to be DOA. They wanted me to die because they knew they'd fucked up.
Yeah.
So that's why I've got an inherent dislike for the police.
That's fair
and
enough.
That's why I'm starting auditing.
Yeah, that's a really good reason to start, to be honest with you. That's, it's a horrible story to hear, but again, there's probably many instances like that, isn't there, really?
Yes, yes, exactly.
People haven't had the opportunity to share it, but, it's, yeah. 1 second, we got a lot of comments on it. So someone was mentioning what's this? What is this? This has nothing to do with the title. Yeah, we just went off topic a little bit while Gentleman UK Audits was describing his reasons for auditing, and obviously because people were making fun of if it spells palsy, and then we just got into discussing the reasoning behind that, really, I guess. But yeah, 1 second. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that Buzz would come in and have a little chat.
I'm sure he's listening.
He's probably listening on a different account. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's yeah. Is that troll there? Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of hoping he'd come in, but yeah. Anyone else got any views on it? Be nice to have some more people joining. The link is in the pinned box.
On what? On the topic of the video?
Yeah. Any other opinions? Yeah, on the topic of the video.
I just said Tony P, professional speed bump. That's nice.
I mean, that's kind of not joking about the police, really, more than offending you. That's how the police saw you, basically.
Well, the strange thing was, they didn't actually run me over. They launched me 20 feet into the air.
Oh, right, okay.
Into the cowling of the Pelican Crossing, which I actually bent the pole. So I think it was about 14.5 stone at the time, because as I said, I was bodybuilding. So I managed to bend the pole. That's what actually caused my jaw to get completely shattered. So my jaw's stainless steel plated, as well as my arm being titanium plated.
Yeah.
And I had to wear this thing called a Hoffman's external fixation while I was recovering on the ward. So this was after I got out of ICU. I was in ICU for 2 weeks. This Hoffman's external fixation, it's an A-frame that gets tightened daily to try and pull your pelvis back together and pull your pelvis rib back onto the pelvis. And that was very uncomfortable because I couldn't roll over in bed. I had to sleep on my back all the time, and if you caught the covers on the top of this A-frame, the pain, God, man. So yeah, but now you know all the backstory, and that's why, this is why I don't particularly like the idea of belittling, taking the mick out of people with speech deformities, because I've got one, and it wasn't my fault. I couldn't do anything about it. So yeah, I think that Buzz I mean, I don't mind Buzz doing that, but I think that he should always do it just in humour. I think he should, at the end of his little doofer, he should tell the people that he's phoned up and said it was just a prank mess. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, he can either do that or he can just, I'd find it, I'd want to watch it if he was not, linking the unusual voice, the funny voice to having a speech impairment. If he's just prank calling someone with a funny voice, you see these videos all the time on YouTube. But now he's adding it to the fact that he's admitting that it's a speech impairment, and that's the issue. If he just detaches both of those.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Dodge Badger. He said that he watched me. Can you highlight that comment?
Where is it?
It's from Dodge the Badger.
Oh yes. Yeah.
That's the one.
There we are. I watched Tony P one night when I wasn't blocked on Buzz Tech's channel, and he's a good bloke. That's very nice.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Dodge.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you realise he names Agent X in the clip? Yeah, there's another clip on Agent X's channel where I think he names her, doesn't he? And he mimics her as well. Is that true? Again, I think I saw that.
Yeah, I think it is true.
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't see it live. I saw it on her channel because while he was doing that, yesterday I was joining JB's live stream and watching it through his live stream. But God, he got so many videos here. Afternoon, gents. Afternoon, retro dude. A good bloke who told another auditor. I don't know. That's not a nice comment. Is Kim Francois a troll or something, or what?
I'm about to say, is he trying to say that I told somebody to fuck off and die?
I think he's. Yeah, I don't know. I think he said, "Shut up and apologise, Tony." He said.
For what? I never said fuck off and die.
God knows what he's on about. Yeah. You're welcome, Tony P. Says Dodge the Badger. Yeah, he actually says, "I'm Agent X" in the stupid voice. Yeah, I've seen that. But oh god, we got so many trolls in here right now. Joe Public, God. Can someone? Have I got any mods in at the moment? Hold on. Let's see. We've got participants. Anne-Marie's here.
Anne-Marie, sort them
out. Oh, Kim is okay. Okay. There's the Joe Public UK. Yeah, I'm not going to read that out, but yeah, he's hidden. Thank you very much. Right, yeah, I'll spanner you up now, Bear. Wait, Bear, just to check, that is you, isn't it, in the chat?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to double check.
Butt in while you're in conversation.
Yeah. But what are mods? One sec. Right, we've got a few mods in here now. Yeah, so I don't know. We're pretty much drying up the content, really, aren't we? I don't know. Have we got anything else to talk about regarding Buzz? Any other opinions or what he could do instead, or
I did come in here because it's only how it affects an individual. It doesn't mean it's that case, overall. But my son has a severe speech impediment, and he has to go to school, and he does get bullied by the kids, and we can't understand you, go away, things like that. And when I heard it last night, it just made me angry. But that's just how I feel because it affects my day-to-day life. And to just laugh at it for me is just annoying and angry. So I unsubscribed. So there you go. That's my take. But that's because I'm emotionally invested in that type of problem anyway. So that's just my thing.
Of course. And it's important to mention, obviously, I don't know who this Julia lady is. She keeps donating 50 quid to Buzz, I think, all the time. But she said if he could stop doing it, but I think he continued, didn't he? I don't know.
That didn't make sense, did it? Stop it, and I'll donate more money. That's kind of just a bit. Something's not right there. But that's my opinion.
I heard someone.
Oh, gentlemen, could you highlight DJM1's? Yeah.
Is it this one here?
Yeah. I don't get it. On Buzz's channel, they joke about you being pissed. You say nothing. I say you're pissed on a video here, and you get angry. Listen, I don't get angry at all. I'm a very chilled, very sort of happy-go-lucky lord.
When was Tony angry?
Thank you.
I missed that.
But it's just that I've got this speech impediment caused by Bell's palsy. So if you take the piss and you decide, or people decide to say, oh, well, it's because he's pissed. No, it's not because I'm pissed. I've just got a slight speech impediment caused by Bell's palsy.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Again, I haven't really watched it. Is he talking about Buzz's live stream or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, again, I turned off after I saw the stuff. I went on JB's one, but yeah. What's that? Thank you, DJ one. Who's JP? Everyone keeps mentioning JP.
Joe Public.
Oh, Joe Public. God knows. Earlier you said I called you pisshead. I didn't. Oh, God's sake. No, you're not pissed now, but on your late lives you're drinking. Oh, God, this is turning into a bit of a troll session, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, they are trolls.
Respected Joe Public there.
Yeah. But yeah, as I said, go just to everyone, go and watch Agent X's videos.
Tony, you speak to Buzz, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Tell him, man, if he wants to do something decent for people with speech impediment, yeah, find a charity of his choice to do with speech impediment, yeah. And I reckon me and him should have a charity boxing match. Like a legitimate one. I don't mean like meeting in a car park or something, because that's silly, obviously. You know, I mean, all above board. No, genuinely, mate. Do something. He's got a big following, right? Do something. Yeah, he has, right? Do something rather than just sit there and mock someone over the phone. I just feel like do something, you know. And I'm telling you now, I'd be more than happy with because of what I see, and I am really, really pissed off about the whole situation, to be honest.
No,
and not just this. I think there's many other things that have been highlighted in recent weeks about Buzz. I don't think he's as straight up as the guy makes out he is. So do you know what? I hope he's got a bigger pair of balls, as what his mouth is, and he would take up something like that. Like I say, seriously, let's have a charity boxing match or something, and let's raise some money and give it to a speech impediment charity. That will do more for people with speech impediment than sitting on the phone, making money off of super chats and stuff because you're entertaining people. I would understand if that is what he set his channel up to do, but that's not what he set his channel up to do. And he keeps stating he was here to make a mark in the auditing community. For a little while, I was buying that. Now I'm not.
Okay, yeah, that's
just my opinion. So if you don't mind passing that on next time you speak to them,
if
you don't want to, I also appreciate that. But yeah, like seriously, man, I think it's something we should do. I think it'd be good.
I think
it would be good.
It would be a very good, you know, to restore the faith, I guess, in the auditing community, and you know, in this instance, I guess, with the mimicking of people, you know, because you know he hasn't come on to describe what he was doing exactly. Like, you know, I was hoping he was going to come on and see this, but he hasn't. So we you know, there's obviously two sides. He could come on and say, you know, he might apologize, or he might say, you know, oh, look, I was doing this because of this, you know. So again, we're not trying to you know, completely criticize him, but from what we've seen, and he hasn't come on to say otherwise. From what we've seen, this is what I feel anyway. That he shouldn't be doing stuff like that. But yeah, what's this? I'm 59 years old. I do charity boxing for his disgusting video. RE Foreign Nationals. I'm not sure what that video is. I haven't seen it. Again, them calls are from.
Yes, I agree, Amaru.
Which hold on.
I know, Anne-Marie, I was talking about this earlier on JB's live, or it might have been mine this morning, but I said, I spoke to Anne-Marie last night, and she told me she's not going to be on YouTube this weekend. I said, Anne-Marie, I'll see you at some point on YouTube. And here you are. And here you are. You've popped up on the Audit Gentleman's look. So yeah, she was having a break from YouTube, Audit Gentleman, but
fair enough.
she couldn't pull herself away.
Yeah. What do you think of this comment? What do you think of this comment below? Anyone got an opinion on that?
I've got an opinion. Not on Julia as a person. Only what I've heard. I've heard like a few things about her. Like again, I don't actually want to go into it because it's just stuff I heard, and I don't think that's fair to. But I did see her do a super chat yesterday on one of his lives, where basically she put in there, "Oh, I'd love to meet you one day." Now, no offense.
You still there?
She clearly. Yeah, I'm still there. Can you hear me?
Sorry, you cut out then. Yeah. You're saying, carry on.
But yeah, she put in the super chat that obviously, I'd like to meet you sometime. Now, the amount of time he's been going and the amount of money that she's donated to him and whatever else and supported him, like, could he not have met up with this woman by now? Like, I don't know. It's just, to me, if someone was doing that much to support my channel, right, and it's clearly evident because she keeps saying it in his chat that she'd love to meet him and all this, like, you go all around the country to do your audits and your content. So why would you not take the time out to meet? I just think you're not legit. You're not
saying that is like trying to tell people
you know,
I've never met this person.
Maybe that's not the right thing to do. Go out and meet somebody.
Yeah, as Paul Smith is saying, Julia is fake. That's his missus. But I don't know. We can't.
No, that's wrong. Julia's a mod on Live Free, on BuzzTech's channel, several other channels too. She's actually a really nice woman. He gets her on a lot of his stream channels, so she's talking away, and she really is a nice lady.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Have you met her, Tony? Or
100%. And she probably is, man. This is what I mean. She must be.
Live Free's met her.
She must be nice if she's throwing money at people like that.
Live Free, there you are. There's the difference. You said Live Free's met her. There's the difference between Live Free and Buzz, right? Live Free is very transparent.
Yeah,
you know, and he has gone and taken the time to meet her because, again, he's another person that I know that she supported along the way, you know, and respect to her for doing so. Again, you know, I don't agree with all the trolling I see her get as well. That's not right. You know, at the end of the day, she's only a person. I just feel like she's kind of sucked into something that, again, this is my opinion, I don't think is for the true cause of the auditing community. I think it's for the true cause of his bank balance. Admit that, we'd all move on and everyone would probably leave him alone. What would anyone have on him? What would anyone have on him? All these trolls that he calls trolls, which yes, there are trolls, we all experience them. If you were just open and transparent, this could all have gone away months ago. You could have done it the minute you come into the game, put it to bed.
What I would say in JB,
but no, he doesn't. He wants to keep blocking people.
Definitely, and in JB's live stream, it was a few weeks ago, I believe, and it's unlisted now, so no one else can see it. But I was going back through because I was hoping to make a little video on BuzzTech, and I was going through that live stream, and I think it was at the beginning. I can't remember who it was. It was a Scottish guy, and he was arguing with Buzz because Buzz ended up going onto JB's live stream. And Buzz was saying, you know, this Scottish guy was saying, "Oh, you're scamming people for likes and subs and stuff like that and followers." And then Buzz was saying, you know, it's not scamming if you're not taking anything from people. I mean, what does everyone think about that?
That's true. That is true. He hasn't taken cash, but all Buzz did was he used to show things that you could win that aren't anything to do with him. They were actually magazine things, magazine competitions, stuff like that. So Buzz just basically like rebroadcasted those, if you like, made the public more aware of them.
I've seen a video, Tony. Let me tell you now, I've seen a video, right? I'll probably find it at some point. But again, it's out there for people to find. There's a video out there where he's doing a giveaway on a live, and it's not somebody else's giveaway he's sharing. It's him. It's his voice. It's his live. He's claiming that somebody there's a timer set, right? Somebody will win this stuff in my live. If that was for someone else, he wouldn't have control of who wins that in his live. It would be on whoever the person was or the other channel that was doing that giveaway. Think about it. It don't make sense. That's not true, because he tried saying that in JB's live when JB first done the controversial live. Okay, that most people are aware of. And again, like some of the things he said that day, the videos I've seen since and stuff that's proof, it's there in black and white, contradicts exactly what he said in that live. When he had the perfect chance there to put anything to bed, and he still chose not to. But that's the reason he was apparently on there, was to put things to bed. He didn't put nothing to bed. He didn't put nothing to bed, just like he doesn't put anything to bed when he gets.
He didn't answer the questions properly.
On his channel, it's made out that Buzz just doesn't like negative comments. He just doesn't like negative comment. He just doesn't like it when he's challenged. But yeah, he's out there doing it on a, or for the police and stuff. Yeah, he does.
The hotel
my
scam.
Opinion, he does. As I said, these are my opinions. We've all got one.
Fair enough. Scott has asked what was a Facebook hotel scam. I have seen an article on that on Google.
That's in the Lancashire Post, that is, because he got told legally to remove it from his social medias because he was using the hotel's name to get people to like and follow his Facebook to win a free stay at the hotel. But there was never communication between him and the hotel about marketing together, and they legally forced him to remove their name from his page because he put it up there just to get likes and people to follow him to build a Facebook profile so he can earn AdSense from it.
But again, he said on JB's live, right? That it was a £40 night. He said, and all it was. He said, is I shared it. He said, and so did 400 other people share it. So come on, dude. That's exactly what he said. Well, if 400 other people shared it and you, that's 401. How did
his competition on his Facebook page that he asked people to share it and like his page?
Again, that's not what he's sat there in a live and said it come out of his own lips.
I know, but he has to make people think that he's not like that. But just admit, he's an entrepreneur who's trying different ways to make money without breaking the law. And there's nothing wrong with that. Social media is where it's at to get your AdSense revenue and that, and YouTube especially, which is what it's doing. Just admit it. Don't have to try and cover your footsteps. It's all there in black and white. Look at Company's house, all his businesses.
But he's not even helping the auditing. He's not even helping the auditing.
I'm struggling to understand why he has so many different names that he goes by.
He uses the excuse that he's an old radio DJ that goes by nicknames, but they go by fun nicknames. They don't go by normal names, which you change his surname every so often. That's not what you do as a DJ, is it? A DJ, you're something silly, But I don't want to give all the names out or talk names on here because it's not my business to talk.
That's fair enough. Well, it's out in the public domain anyway.
Exactly.
His name's Ryan anyway. So, the surname. I don't know what this. It's different surnames that I've seen. But someone's saying Julia's a fake person. Again, I can't say anything on that, to be honest, because I have no idea. She probably isn't. But again, who gives £100 a day away? Like, apparently she's giving £50 twice a day. That's about over 30 grand a year, isn't it?
Not a fake person, just someone who gives money and either is giving it because she wants to, or they give it back to her to encourage other people to donate to them.
Yeah.
I don't believe she's fake at all.
Julia won the lottery.
Yeah.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So that's where she get the money from then. But I think this is all marketing ploy by Buzz. People making all this noise about him is great advertising.
Exactly. That's what he said. He's a good entrepreneur and he's trying to make his way on social media to earn money. Nothing wrong with that, but just admit it and just don't pretend you're an order that cares about everyone else when you're pushing all your donation pages every 2 minutes in the chat. Pay me, buy this, subscribe to watch my video, enter this competition. Just admit you're trying to make your way in life through entertaining.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Even collected money off the soul of their child. There's funny comments, but again, I can't. None of this can be verified. But I don't know. There's a bit of an argument erupting in the chat between Joe Public and I don't know Anne-Marie. But someone's saying, "Can you fake super chats?" And I think yes, you can.
You just send your friend £50 and then they send you it back through the super chat, don't they? It's not.
That's true. You would lose.
It's not exactly difficult. Yeah, but
think,
not much. Between you could throw that.
Yeah, I don't know how much.
Yeah,
to be honest.
As Anne-Marie's saying here, because Anne-Marie does know, Julia isn't a fake account. She is actually a person. So if there is hate in the chat and stuff towards them, and like just leave it out. As I say, it's not right.
Yeah.
It's again bullying, which is exactly the problem it comes down with Buzz. It's the exact gripe I have there. Is it comes under hate speech. It's kind of hate crime, however you want to look at it. So again, I ain't going to condone no bullying.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I did report to the police yesterday. They jumped on his live stream when he was taking drugs. Okay, that's fair enough. Agent X is in the house, guys. So if you want to go subscribe to her because she's good. Yeah, I'll mod her as well. Yeah, one sec. Got so many comments. Hard to keep track of these. YouTube takes almost 50% for super chats, apparently. So
it's 30%, isn't it?
Oh, it's 30. Yeah, I thought it was 30. Yeah, how Julia gets money, not our business. Yeah, it's not really our business. It's just whether she's real. I'm pretty sure she is real, to be honest. Everyone is saying it. So, but again, it is possible to do fake super chats. I've been told.
Oh, is it?
I've been sent links to websites that you can actually do that.
Oh, I've heard this actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently, YouTube can pick up on that. Over a period of time, YouTube apparently does pick up on that with because I read something about this,
right? And
it can cause you to get like your channel and stuff taken down. So again, I know there's always a way around anything, but I did read that like by doing that you do risk your channel, right. And the amount of super chats I see him get, if that was the case, then maybe. Would he have not got a load of strikes? I don't know. I'm just telling. That's what I read anyway.
Yeah,
I think that was understood.
Buzz bum farts. You can do fake super chats easy, really. YouTube can't fake live stream bots. So there you are. Some more information regarding that. Again, what else we got? This KC person thinks that Julia is a victim, boss takes some money, but usually sounds disinterested in her.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I agree with KC, 100%.
Yeah.
I believe that maybe Julia again. It's maybe a little bit vulnerable. I don't know the woman, and I feel like he plays on it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say just for Julia here, but I think that there's a lot of people within Buzz's audience who could actually be vulnerable. And again, it's possible that he plays on that as well, for clout and for followers and for donations. But again, I don't know. Is this his like permanent job or something? Is JPV respectful to the channel, please? So many comments I can't read. I can't really read the whole argument.
Yeah, I'm just about to get the chat in front of me.
But
it's just about transparency, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely transparency.
Some people who follow him religiously, and well done for him for having the ability to make people, follow someone so much. It's good. It's a skill he's got. He's a very good talker.
Yeah.
But when these followers say he's got 70,000 subs, he must be popular. He should step in and say, but 48,000 of them subs were from before he started auditing. They didn't before he started auditing.
Subs.
No, the proof is on the YouTube subscriber timeline. He had 48,000 subs before he started auditing.
Right.
And he had 48,000 subs for almost since the day the channel started as well, on the timeline I've got in front of me. So he's I don't know how that remains.
Well, he doesn't claim. He claims to have got. He does claim to have brought some over with him, but it's not a number that high.
Yeah,
it's when it started.
Sorry, Tony.
It was quite. He actually only had a few thousand subs when he started.
Well, no, I've got it here in front of me.
And how many does your in front of you, sir?
He had 44,000 subs. April 2021, he had 44,000 subs. April 21, and he started 4 months ago. So before he started auditing, before he turned his channel into auditing, he had 44,000 subs from previous.
Yeah, that was his gaming subs, wasn't it?
Is what I'm saying, but everyone talks like he's got 70,000 auditor subscribers, but they're not. 75% are from an old channel that doesn't exist no more. Just facts, like, I'm only talking.
So wait, what exactly? How many did he start on then when he started auditing?
44,200.
Well, okay, and they're real subscribers, are they?
I don't know.
Okay.
There's no evidence of. There's no videos from the past. The channel was started in 2018, so for 3 weeks the channel got 44,000 subscribers, but there's no videos or anything.
So
he's completely changed the channel.
So basically. He's only got really just under 30,000 real subscribers regarding the auditing.
Possibly, if they're real, yeah.
Yeah, it's fair enough. So he's on.
But the channel already come into the algorithm with 40,000 subs into auditing, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so as soon as he changed it to auditing, his taglines, because he had 44,000 subs, he went to the top of the list from everyone who's putting in for the videos.
Yeah.
So again, that's what I'm saying. Good business technique, using an old YouTube channel to go into the game with already 40,000 subscribers, and that's how you make your money.
Yeah.
But just admit it, don't just pretend you've been doing auditing from the day one.
I think he started another gaming channel, hasn't he?
I believe he's got multiple channels, yeah. I just want to put this comment, Tony. Sue Denham is saying, Tony P asked Buzz what's happened to Gary Hurd. Competent disappeared overnight when allegations surfaced about donations. No comments, no donations, nothing. I'm not sure what that means, to be honest.
I've no idea.
Gary Hurd, wasn't that someone that was in his Discord? I recognise that name.
I have no idea. Again, I didn't really have much to do with Buzz before. I used to watch the videos, and when they just turned really annoying. I think it was the Royal Mail video that changed it for me, really. But we got loads of people saying things. Personally, I see this mother meeting as a bad on you guys. Do something productive rather than attacking others. No one's attacking us. We're just discussing it. And as I said, we're giving him a chance to come on, but he hasn't come on.
Discussing what's relevant in the auditing community, and it's a hot topic, and it's being discussed.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you discuss. What's relevant in the subject which you're working in. So.
Yeah, AC13 is saying leave Julia out of this. She's a grown woman. When she speaks, she's rational. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Buzz deleted all gaming videos. Had 44k subs. Yeah. Only average of 200 views per video. Right. Yeah, and it's unusual as well because he's obviously got 72,000 subs, but he only gets 200 viewers, 200 or 300 viewers on his lives.
The 44k subs that he got maintained for years. It didn't hardly go up or down. It's like they just went from 0 to 44. Yeah. And it stayed like that until audience started, and then it jumped to 70.
Yeah.
So
I mean, him and Live Free are very similar in numbers, right?
Yeah.
In subscribers, I think they're very similar. And if you look at Live Free, when Live Free goes live, he gets ridiculous numbers in there compared to, like, and on average as well. Probably like an extra 200, 300 on a live compared to what Buzz is getting.
Yeah, right.
But Buzz is more of an entertainment
like when you're doing all these lives. Well, yeah, but you're doing these lives and stuff. You've got 70,000 subscribers. How come you've only got 200 people on there?
Because at least 44,000 of them were old subscribers that don't watch the channel because they were from a gaming channel before this. So that's almost 50,000 that don't watch anyway.
Yeah, well, sorry.
Like I say, it's all just misleading, isn't it?
Yeah, so Live Free subscribers, they're genuine, yeah.
The strange thing is, I come from a gaming background. I actually started commercially writing games when I was 18-year-old. I only finished writing games. I think it was 10 years ago now. I've never heard of BuzzText. It's a gaming channel. So, go figure. I'm confused.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, he's got all these subscribers, but as we say, you know, now we've looked at the data, he could only really have 30,000 or just under 30,000 auditing subscribers, really, the ones who actually subscribe to him because of auditing, which would you know, suggest he's kind of on par with Coley Burks, really, who's just got over just 30, I think, 30,000, rather than, you know, 70,000. So yeah, he's not really on par with Live Free. I wouldn't say, to be honest. Because again, I've only got 3,500 subs. I'm getting nearly 100 viewers on this live stream. I don't know if that's because people think it's clickbait or what, or they're just clicking on it. I don't know. But
Maybe.
I didn't intend for it to be clickbait because we were discussing.
Well, it's what's in the topic, yeah.
Yeah. But also this on donation where he gave 3 times £50, which she then said she's the biggest donator and outdid him by donating 4 times £50. Oh god, there's so many people. Someone says his sub base is artificially inflated bots. They did it on Instagram. Yeah, it is possible. It is possible. But I'm not here for witch hunts, AGO, Loki, but this is pushing me away. No one's witch hunting. Honestly, we're just discussing, and as I said to him, that we are basically trying to, you know, we're hoping that he would have joined and spoken and had a little debate and a respectful debate. But again, you know, there's questions that need to be answered, really, regarding Buzz. No one's witch hunting him at all. But yeah, he does need to answer some questions regarding his actions, really, yesterday, as well as other things that people have mentioned. But I'm mainly concerned about what he was doing yesterday on that live, really.
Somebody, can you just highlight Mark Birchall's?
Mark, yeah.
Yeah. No, actually, stopped developing games on Xbox 360 and PS3. My last game was by Capcom. It was a game called MotoGP 0910. So, no, it wasn't a black dot with a black and white TV screen.
Fair enough. And this is an interesting thing that someone said just now. Pegs Place AU, people doing audits for money or exposing truth more to life than money. What's everyone's opinions on that then?
It's a bit of both, isn't it? Try to highlight issues, and if you can make a living off it at some point, then even better. It's quite simple, isn't it? There's no real someone's in it for money. It's just if it turns into making money for a living, then you'd be silly not to maintain that.
Definitely.
No chance for me.
Right, exactly.
I've only got 81 subscribers.
Yeah. So it was £80 for 1,000 subs. I hope you realise it. So if you think there's no cops amongst you, I'm not sure what wordplay is trying to say there, to be honest. I don't understand that. But yeah, obviously there's going to be coppers watching this right now. There's no doubt about it.
I hope so, really.
Yeah, of course. But the auditing craze will be nipped in the bud soon because it's giving the politicians, reason to change laws within.
It is. That's a fact.
You haven't got a clue about what's going on, but we're going to have a copper in the chat.
There's also, I think at the moment, there's too much infighting between auditing groups. That gets under my skin. It really does.
That is the same with any industry, though. I mean, very common, isn't it? I don't believe it's kind of. Well, yes, you should all come together and be happy and have all each other's numbers and be nice, but it doesn't happen like that because at the end of the day, you're vying for views to watch your content over theirs in a way, even though you don't care. That's how it is, isn't it? When there's money on the table, potentially, we naturally want to not push the little guy aside, but you know what I'm saying? They'll never go away, but you are right. It would be better if there was more cohesion, but maybe everyone being truth and honest would be the start, and that's kind of what we're talking about.
The way I look at it is, it's the auditing community, and it should stay a community. It should stay friendly. It should stay sociable. We should all respect each other.
Should it stay auditing then, Tony, or should it go to police spotting?
It's audited, isn't it?
Well, I know that. But I just want to see what Tony.
I know. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I signed up for police spotting because it's not even an audit. All it is just don't go and hang around police stations or anything like that. Just film the police. That's all it's about.
But no one uploaded anything, did they, to the Discord thing that was created for the different areas? No one uploaded a thing, and then Buzz deleted it all because no one done anything.
Yeah.
Deleted all the area tabs for the UK because no one put a single police spotting occasion in it.
Was it a website or something like that? I don't understand what it was.
Discord.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how was that supposed to work then?
You just basically upload your video and it would get stuck onto the whatever district you're in.
Oh, right.
But no one put a single thing in there, and it was all deleted. So the police spotting didn't do anything.
So it's fallen through already. I didn't know that. Oh god.
Well, no one shared and uploaded to the official place that was designated for everything. Yeah. So yeah, it kind of has fell over already, to be fair.
Yeah. What's Casey saying down here? Anne-Marie, some people are questioning whether Gary Hurd. Everyone keeps mentioning this. Sorry, everyone keeps mentioning this Gary Hurd guy. But someone was saying earlier, I did highlight the comment, I can't get it back now, but they were saying about how it was like a competition between Julia and this Gary Hurd guy to who can donate more. I don't know. Is that true?
Watch me do this. I absolutely love his work.
We got watch me do this, yeah. We're just making enough content without me watching the Buzz's shit show, to be honest. After last night has turned me off a little. Yeah, it's turned a fair few people off, to be honest with you. What's what we got? I'll go through these comments. Look at San Joe.
And then has anyone seen his community tab today? Buzz's community tab about this Larry Johnson.
No,
yeah, basically, should I keep doing it? Yes or yes?
Yeah, he put a poll up, right? He put a poll up saying, should Larry Johnson appear more on the channel? Yes, or sometimes. There was no option. Just yes. It was a yes or yes answer, basically.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show, even after he knows what's gone on, he heard enough last night. We ain't stupid, you know. But yet he's still gone and done that today. This is a guy that don't care, man.
And if you comment to that community post, anything that goes against the grain, even in a nice way, it'll be deleted.
It was me that. Can you highlight Watch Me Do This? It was me. Watch Me Do This. Gentleman UK audit.
There we are. One sec.
Are you mad? No, I just like your work. I think your photography is great. I think your auditing style, it's certainly different. It's good. It's really good because you are just a bloke with a camera.
Yeah. Sorry, what's this now, Casey? At the time Julia was commenting, she was donating again because Gary was taking as a start. Top. I don't know. Understand that, but yeah. So good afternoon, chat mods and panel. Hello. Mr. Leo, she wants to send attention. I pity her. She's a victim if she's real and not a relative. Again, another opinion. There's so many different contrasting opinions regarding this, to be honest. Yeah, it's just, again, everyone likes transparency, don't they?
Watch Me Do This says he's not an auditor. No, I don't think you're an auditor either. I think you're just a photographer. Thank you.
That's fair. Could possibly be a competition, not donations, but don't really know, to be fair. I don't know how the BuzzBucks thing works, to be honest. Can anyone just
Tony, you'll know if you're thinking about that.
It's just all it is. It's you every time you view a stream, it accumulates BuzzBucks. You can then do you can check your balance with an exclamation mark B. You can then do like an IG, which is like a gamble, and then you just enter your amount of buzz bucks. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. And then every Friday, I think it gets reset.
Oh, right, okay.
So the person that's got the most buzz bucks at the end of it gets, I think it's 50 quid.
Right, okay. Fair enough.
Which is fine, again, isn't it? Keeps people coming into your stream and actively coming in, whatever the content, they'll be in for that little competition, and there's nothing wrong with that.
As long as he makes good with his promise, yeah, of course.
It aids his YouTube algorithm, you know.
I know, but he brushed it up the other day like, oh, I'm doing a giveaway. No one wants to mention the £50 giveaway I'm doing. Yeah, but you're doing a £50 giveaway that's benefiting off you. You're generating enough off that. Like, do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like with one £50
come on.
Chat thing comes in, that's that covered. But there's nothing wrong with that. Just say
no, there's nothing wrong with it. But
that's what I mean.
Yeah,
exactly. It's just be honest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's DJN saying? But Tony Buzz tells Julia to give people Buzz bucks. She must have control of the bucks to give out. Anything to say on that?
Who's winning, Tony, on the Buzz bucks?
Who's winning? Not me.
Have you ever won, Tony?
No. Although I do tend to watch and join a lot of streams. I don't watch long enough.
John Smith saying auditing community seems to be made up of white middle or working class males in the throes of midlife crisis. They smoke roll-up cigarettes. Firstly, I don't smoke.
What's wrong with that then, John? What is wrong with that? You're saying there's something wrong with that?
Yes, you're saying that's me.
I'm nowhere near midlife.
There's quite a few women in the community. I don't know if you've not noticed that, mate.
Pink Rose.
And there's very young kids and adults of all ages on these live streams as well. So very much not just middle-aged men, buddy.
Yeah. But what are we seeing here? God, well, we've been going for nearly 2 hours now. So I guess I don't think we've got much else to discuss, have we?
No, not really.
I guess
It's been a pleasure talking to you guys, huh?
And you.
Well, I know one thing. There hasn't been one person that's come on with a speech impediment, or there hasn't been nobody I've spoke to with a speech impediment that's come on over the last 12 hours or so that have actually said, oh, it's okay. I haven't got a problem with it.
Oh,
all of them have found offence to it.
That's fair enough,
yeah. Oh, apart from you, Tony. You don't find offence to it?
No.
Fair enough.
No, to me, it's something I've just got to live with.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I respect that.
But it's where I've managed to recover massively. I mean, from when I first came out of hospital after the brain tumour removal, this side of my face was down here. It was terrible. I could hardly drink anything because it would just leak out of the corner of my mouth. I thought back, did lots of facial movement, basically stretching, trying to control this side of my face because it's still paralysed, still very. So when I smile, actually the first thing I got right was I figured out. Here we go. I figured out how to smile. Yeah. So initially I couldn't smile at all, which was horrible because I like to smile. I smile a lot.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But anyway, someone's saying stop giving Buzz tax for platform. We're not really giving him a platform. We're just discussing it really. I don't know. We're not really giving him a platform.
Yeah, well, he's had a platform on a couple of occasions. He ain't wanted to come on, so
But again, what's this one? I don't have a problem with disability and comedy. I just think there's a way to do it correctly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair
Loving the Angry Kid logo.
Yeah, that's classic.
Unsubscribed to Buzzfeed when I started to realise he was racist. I can't comment on that. I don't really know. But again, I don't think they're much worse than him. But it's a continuous duplicity, and manipulation and psychological controlling of people's behaviour. Yeah, I agree with that partially, to be honest. Yeah. Right. The comments are going to keep coming, but at the end of the day, we're nearly at 2 hours now. We discussed all of it, really.
Yeah.
And I just want to thank everyone for coming on. Respect to everyone.
Speaking to y'all guys.
And
it's a pleasure.
yeah, I guess we'll end the live stream.
See you, Tony. Take care.
Everyone. Many thanks,
You
everyone.
guys, take care.
Respect everyone. Yeah.
Respect everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care.